Keith Freeman's credit card and Carmen Carlile use of said card. Is there a moment?
Y'all, Tiffany Henyard has got to be one of the dumbest supervillains that I've ever seen in life. Like, with your stupid ass, you and your whole crew couldn't even come up with a good game plan to go against Keith Freeman and Carmen Carlile. It's just two of them. So, you know, this bitch thought she came up with something by proposing that Carmen Carlile and Keith Freeman be investigated. Little did she account for, she didn't account for the fact that everybody is smarter than this bitch. So Carmen Carlile, with her response, ate that ass completely up. Do you hear me? Like, she chewed her up, spit her out, stomped on this bitch, and smushed whatever was remaining of her into the pavement. Like, there was nothing left after that. And it's funny because it definitely caught Tiffany Henyard off guard. Let's be very clear, she did not know how to respond. So let's get into this response from Carmen Carlile for Tiffany Henyard trying to say, let's investigate you and Keith Freeman.
I would say, unlike Supervisor Henyard, I am happy to talk about any investigation. I welcome any investigation about any expenditure in Thornton Township's finances. I have no problem with sitting down and talking to an investigator about any of the purchases I made on behalf of Thornton Township or Supervisor Henyard and the multiple trips I booked for her, the expensive the hotel suites, the first class flights, the expensive dinners, you know, the different amenities that she received that were provided to her on behalf of Thornton Township residents. And yes, as she stated, I was her assistant, so I was on many of those trips. I was told by her to make sure she had 2 trips booked a month, nothing under 3 or 4 days. And I think that anybody who wants to know, any investigator who has any questions, should have any information about any trip, including but not limited to the shirts, the paraphernalia, flyers, and the promotional items that have been paid for with her face and her image on it by Thornton Township, details about her transportation, the travel plans, information about her security that she demanded to go with her everywhere she went. I welcome any investigation into any expenditure involving Tiffany Henyard and Keith Freeman's credit card.
Let's make sure that I got this correct. Let's talk about your entanglement with Keith Freeman. That's how we get all these bums looking for crumbs attacking you every time. How they love you from travel. I've said it several times.
Come on now, y'all hear this hood rat, hood booger, politrick try to come for Carmen Carlile talking about an entanglement? Are you kidding me right now? Like, do you even listen to the shit that come out your mouth, Tiffany? Like, you're the one parading around a married man who's not divorced. He's legally still married. And when y'all were talking, there wasn't even any divorce proceedings going on. You were like just talking to a married man. Let's be clear. Come on, like, stop it. And on top of that, you gotta pay this man's salary. This man eating off of you. So you basically sugar mama taking care of a man. And you trying to talk about another woman and another man and their relationship? That's why I'm glad Carmen didn't even entertain that shit. But what Carmen did do is add a little bit more context to her position as her personal assistant. So y'all get into this.
As her assistant, one thing she always says to everybody who works for her, and there's a bunch of people that can attest to you, when you work for Tiffany, you work for her brand. You don't work for an entity. That's what she always told us. So I was demanded to work 7 days a week, almost 18 to 20 hours a day. And I'll get a chance to talk about that. That's not the time or place, but for again.
So it sounds basically like if you work for Tiffany, you're going to be working for a slave owner. 18 to 20 hours a day, 7 days a week. Are you kidding me? So guess what? Like I said, Tiffany thought she was doing something. Carmen said, yeah, let's open the investigation up so I could freely release the information on that ass. You ain't prepared for what's about to happen now. You think you did something. Yeah, you just opened the floodgates because now everything is going to get exposed, right? So look, I love it. And so now let's move on to the next one. She wants to propose that an investigation be done on the township for going back 10 years. Okay? And let's see how that works out for her.
Is there a motion to conduct a forensic audit / investigation on all departments, all audits dating back 10 years. Is there a motion? Is there a motion?
Obviously, you do.
Okay, I motion. Is there a second? All right, what we doing? What we doing?
Don't nobody want to go
10
back.
years? Nobody want to go back?
The motion to go back 3 years.
I don't know, they say 3 I'm still on the team, so go ahead, call the roll.
Yes.
Trustee Gonzalez.
Yes.
Supervisor Henyard. Yes. Okay, moving on.
You know what's so funny? I bet Tiffany her and her team, they came up with this plan and they just knew they had a rock solid plan that was just about to get the best of the administration at Thornton Township and of course Keith Freeman and Carmen Carlile. But Carmen, open up the investigation, please. I welcome you to do so, because I've been dying to get this information off of my chest. So I think you did her a favor. And then, you don't run nothing in the Thornton Township. And you're the problem that they're having. They're like, what the hell are we going back 10 years for? You're the problem. You're who we need to get out. So we're going to go back 3 years. And she still wants to be the boss, so she still talks out the side of her neck. Or guess what? None of y'all plans formed against the township are going to prosper. Anyways, that's all I got for this particular video. I don't want it to be too long because I am breaking down Paul Roberts' public comment where a lot of people were offended that he called Tiffany an animal. But let's be very clear. Tiffany called herself an animal.
Pit in the skirt.
Not only that, Tiffany acts like an animal. But I digress. And I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please like, comment, and if you haven't done so,
press the subscribe button. Yes, you. Press the subscribe button.
With my bitch, bad bitch.